Hi, everyone. This is Lady T with your Aries Soul's Journey Sacred Cycles message for January 2023. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes. Thank you for your comments. And just thank you, period. I tried to do the 10 free readings in December. I only had one person reach out, so I decided to do that again. So that is ongoing until 31 January. And if you're interested, please reach out to me via the email in the description box if you would like a reading. That's free. Now, let's go ahead and move on. Aries, center energy. I thought very interestingly, all three of your cards, crowning, undermining, and center energy, all number 8. So 888, look that number up. It's important for you. I want to say it has to do with spiritual luck, I think 8 deals with spirituality in general. But I know 888 has significance in numbers. Let me see. Hold on. Let me pull out my. Okay, so 888 is sign of abundance. You will have great success coming your way. So I just wanted to give you that because I hadn't seen that happen with any other sign that I've done any of these readings for. So I did want to point that out for you. Now, let's go ahead and get into your reading. 8 of Cups, walking away from something, right? Could be the past, it could be, a relationship, it could be anything. But you are moving towards your happiness. You're tired of the status quo. You are moving forward. However, you are all up in your head about it, feeling trapped. And so this is overthinking, this is worrying, this is all of these emotions that you're going through. So really, really understand, raise your vibration, get out of this energy because this is a self-imposed prison. And you might be going through an ascension transformation as well. And that does put you in that state as part of that transformation. So you can deal with those emotions if you have anything to address. Now you've got 8 of Wands, and this is communication coming in pretty quickly here. And your what led up to this is the 10 of Swords. The betrayal, the hurt, the pain, all of it. You're done. You're over it. And this is intense. So it's a brand new beginning for you. And you're not going to like me for saying this because I have one of my children is one of their signs is Aries in a major placement. And I tell them all the time to have patience. And I know they hate that. So I'm going to tell you the same thing. And that's why it's in a challenge position for you because as an Aries, you want to go, you want to do. You've got that a lot of fire energy in you. And so you really want to just have things happen. But unfortunately, that's not how healing works. That's not how transformation and your ascension process works. It's things don't come before they're meant to come, and that's about divine timing. So while I'm trying to help you with this, I have to deliver the message as I see it. Now we're going to move into your sacred rebel messages. And the first one we have here is conscious connections. So this is to me, who are you connecting to in your life? Are they for your highest good? Are they really helping you? And then also, to me, this is also, while you're awake, what are you thinking about? What is on And, because I find it interesting, this appears to me to be a mirror she's standing in front of, and she's not looking inward, she's looking outward. And that tells me that is there something about your appearance that you struggle with? I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. Now, and also self-confidence, that's another one. Now we've got trust yourself, so this is about trusting in who you are, trusting in your inner self to guide you, and in just knowing what to do. We have dream beautiful dreams, so this is channeling and information coming to you in your dreams, as you can see here, to raise your vibration. Now we also have Pandora's gift. And so a lot of times with Pandora's gift, I mean, some things you don't know are a gift at the moment that you're going through them. It's not until you're on the other side. that you discover that things are a gift. So, you may be fearing the worst, you may be feeling the worst, and thinking that it's not going to get any better. But the pain and everything that you're purging and going through and releasing is actually a gift. Because not many people want to let go. They want to stay in misery. They want to hold on to the negativity because that's all they know, and they feel safe there in some kind of um, um, unfortunate way, okay? Because really, everyone is meant to be happy. Everyone is meant to have abundance and everything in their life. And so it's really a journey to get to this state where you understand things on a higher level. Now we have the perfection of your life, and this is about understanding that your life is your life, and it is perfect. It's imperfectly perfect. Okay. In understanding that the web has been woven in your life, and that you are going through these cycles and different things in your life for a reason, so that you can be happier, so that you can clear the past and move forward beautifully, abundantly, loving yourself, and truly happy. And then the other is focus on the light, because when you're in the dark, sometimes you don't know to look for the light. Sometimes you feel like there is no light when there is light, because you are light. You are both light and dark. This is about you allowing the light to ascend within you, by releasing all of the other things that are holding you down in a lower vibration. Easier said than done, I know. Trust me, I know. Now we're going to move into our sacred cycle messages. The first one we have here is number 49, which is the labia. And let's see, let me get to that page and I'll hold up the card so you can see it. So with the labia, we have I am protected. Encompassing the external structures of the genital area, the labia surrounds and protects the delicate and powerful parts of the inner generative space. Acting as a guardian and pleasure center, it can also hold on to unprocessed emotions and experiences. Take note of anything that feels a bit exposed or raw at this time, and consider how you might give more care to this cherished part of you. In the past, it might have felt liberating and important to share this part of yourself with the world, but now that same part is calling for an internal nurturing vibration instead. If you are considering whether to bring a new creation or aspect of yourself into the light for others to see, be sure to give yourself plenty of time and space to discern whether this is in alignment or conjures a sense of pleasure. Let joy be your guiding light. Journal prompt: where in my life do I need to show up as the protector for what is precious to me? Now we're going to move into the solar eclipse, which is number 12. I create my own reality. The striking visual experience of solar eclipse can make any earthling pause in their tracks. While not safe to look at directly, the light cast by the moon shadow crossing in front of the sun creates a supernatural and humbling experience. Suddenly, it's obvious how much you rely on the sun's light. In this is an initiation, a portal through which you can pass to a new reality simply by changing your perspective. A new, more aligned view and experience of life beckons you. Habitual patterns and belief systems rooted in fear will not serve you right now. It's time to look at your situation with fresh and loving eyes. Allow your inner knowing to guide you now and at all times. The only thing that needs to change at this moment is your view. Whether you're walking a mile in another's shoes or doing a forward bend to literally turn things upside down, seek out ways to create a unique perception shift and open to your highest potential. Journal prompt: what is the habitual thought pattern I carry? How can I reframe it to better serve my growth? And then the last one, and we'll talk about this because especially with this solar eclipse card, this is about, they talk about reframing. And so, as you realize this negative self-talk or the negative vibration you're in, you first got to be aware. But once you're aware, you can reframe it by turning it into a positive, whereas that negative thought that you were just thinking, you can turn it around. So that's what reframing means. So if you say that, you know, for instance, people always want money. So if you say, well, I don't have enough money, You can, if you say, oh, I'm never going to have enough money, then you can turn it around and say, I don't have enough money right now, but more money is always coming to me. There's ways to reframe those things, because that's just your ego trying to keep you trapped, okay, in the old, in the comfort, in the pain, okay? And this is about releasing. Now we've got the full moon as number 4, your last message here. Let's see here. Okay. It says, my dreams are coming true. The brilliance of the full moon speaks to the fullness of life. There is so much wonder gracing your experience right now, just waiting for you to shine a light upon it. The full moon represents a peak point, a culmination of effort and energy, and is a great time to stop and take notice of what has recently manifested. This is a moment to relax into the expansiveness of what already is. You likely have heard the adage, where thoughts go, energy flows. So focus on the abundance in your life in all of its shapes and sizes. There has been an outpouring of doing lately, and now you can feel the magnetism that radiates around you, reflecting all that you've called in and cultivated. It is through this genuine acknowledgement and expression of gratitude that you will be able to illuminate the blessings that may otherwise sneak by unseen. This will support you to continue on your cyclical journey of growth. Journal prompt: what everyday blessings am I grateful for? So really having that attitude of gratitude, and really, really, getting into the smallest things, and really stepping into the thankfulness of it, is really going to help you also on this aspect of your journey. Now we're going to move into the soul helper oracle messages. Let's see here. How did these go? Yeah. Okay, so the first one is, recognize despair as an opportunity. Within it, you will find the gift of awakening. You know, it's hard to be in this part because you are feeling low, and you don't recognize that this is just the emotions trying to be released. That's why they're coming up to the surface, so that you can release them. But understanding that is a little hard when you're in the middle of feeling them. So really understanding, from that perspective, will help you to release them, because it's not coming up to hurt you. It's not coming up to do any damage to you. Is actually coming up so it can be released. Next, we have cross the bridges of happiness that leads to the depths of your emotions. So this is about you making a conscious decision every day, what you want moving forward, stepping into this happiness, knowing that you can be happy every day if that's what you choose. The time of guilt and shame ends now. Forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are. I guarantee you, if we all took polls in our lives of one person who doesn't feel guilt or shame for something that they've done in their life, the key to the lesson there is not to carry that. It's to acknowledge it, to step into it, feel it, and release it. It is not for you to stay stuck in that energy. But a lot of times we don't know that, and so we stay stuck because we don't know any better. But now you do. And you deserve to be happy. And spirit doesn't want you to walk around, in this guilt and shame anymore. They don't want anyone to walk around this way. So just really putting that out there. Lost in the ruins of the past, find a way to the present moment and live. So this is about really shutting the door on the past, and taking those lessons of wisdom with you, but leaving the pain and everything else behind. It's not going to serve you moving forward. It's not going to help you. It's going to hold you back and block you from the very things you want to come in. And the last one is, a wonderful surprise is coming. Something entirely new awaits you. So this is about you doing the work and getting the reward for it. Okay. Now we're going to move into your lesson messages with the Soul Journey lesson cards. Yeah, okay. So the first one we have here is success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And so this is about you understanding it, you getting the lesson. Loving yourself comes first. You got to love yourself. And I mean genuinely love yourself, not the facade and the fake smile we put on for the world and all that. No, I'm talking about genuinely loving yourself and loving others as well. Judgment. It says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Right. So this is about releasing judgment for yourself and others. Okay. regret. I know that I cannot change the past. That's right. None of us can. And that's why when you release everything, you can walk with your head held high because you've released the pain that held you in this regret. When you walk in regret, it's because you felt like you did something you shouldn't have, or whatever the case may be. But unfortunately, it doesn't do anything for you except make you feel bad. It doesn't change anything. It just doesn't do anything except make you feel bad. So really, again, this is about releasing all of that stuff, right? Excuse my French, all that shit, because that's what it is. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And this is really having a more intimate relationship with your intuition, and now stepping into that understanding that you truly can trust yourself to make the right decisions for you as long as you're listening to your intuition. And it says honesty. I can always expect the truth from others. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So this again, that internal, more intimate relationship with yourself, knowing that the honesty that you seek is always going to come from within. And lastly, purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So this is stepping into your purpose and being led towards your purpose so that you can really be happy and step into this next phase of your life with joy and abundance and all the things that you truly want. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and get some fairy oracle messages for you. And we've got one more deck to do to close out your reading. Four messages, please, for Aries. Four messages. Ooh, okay. All right, got them. They flipped over. Well, actually, they didn't. I'm going to put them back. They meant to come out through the... Three more, please, Spirit. Three more. Flip. Okay. And one more. Okay, so the first one we have here is wait for winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. And, I mean, where we are in winter. So it could be the perfect time to do that right now. We also have solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So this is about spending some time in solitude and really, really honoring that, understanding that you're not alone. Even when you think you're in solitude, you're not in solitude. You have your elemental energies around you, your ancestors, your spirit guides. You got your spirit animals around you. You've got so much around you, and this is really asking you to step into that and understand that you're not ever alone. And these next two cards, because they're both at night, the nighttime is significant for you to do this. So it says moon energy, surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, the fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. So this is about you stepping into peace of mind through moon energy, stepping outside, and then also stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So if you're thinking about something in particular, this is going to give you some further assistance and guidance when you go out stargazing and you use the moon energy to help you. Last messages we have here are the soul truth messages here, and I'm going to get three of those. What I found when I was doing one of the readings for the other sign, I want to say it was Taurus. I found that I had and I don't remember ever doing this, so I believe this was a trick that Spirit did. Um, with mixing some of my Reiki cards in this deck. And I didn't know until I was shuffling. I was like, wait a minute, this is not the same deck. And it just blew my mind because the decks, as far as I know, aren't even close to each other where I have them. So I thought it was really interesting that happened. I was like, okay, Spirit, you running the show, not me. I got it. So let's go ahead and get 3 messages for you to see what Spirit would like you to know. And these are always very insightful cards here too, to help you look at things and ask yourself some questions to really give you some assistance with maybe where you need to want to direct your energy as far as journaling or thinking, meditating on kind of stuff, right? Okay, let's go ahead and get 3 messages, Spirit. Okay, that's one of the Reiki cards. 2 more, Spirit, please. 2 more. Yes, a lot of energy in these cards. Okay, there's one. One more, Spirit. One more. One more, Spirit. One more. Okay, it's a lot more than one more, but that's all right, Spirit. You're running the show. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. Okay, so we've got this one. This one came out second, and then these came out. Okay. First one, reach a different state. To me, this is about gaining a different perspective. Some people's spiritual wake-up call happens during major changes or traumas in their lives, such as a near-death experience, the birth of a baby, or a serious illness of someone close to them. At these times, we become very focused. So the more superficial preoccupations of everyday life get pushed to the background, enabling us to reach a different state of spiritual awareness. So, allowing for a change in perspective. Am I afraid to be seen? The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You are made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. Today's soul action. What parts of me do I hide so I can be socially acceptable and fit in? Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to feel so I can be safe to be seen? Journal your answers. Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action, share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. And the last one, what am I most afraid of losing? As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were able to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul action, name that fear and look at the worst case scenario, find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you're going. Today's mantra, I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. Well, I really do hope that this helps you, Aries. Much love and light. Lady T.